But now we're live.
What?
We are officially live now.
Right meow.
On the Billiard Congress of America YouTube channel for a second live stream. What a treat for everyone at home in case you wanted to watch this match. As opposed to the other fantastic match we have for our other semifinal. That is Sam Henderson versus, pardon me, Damian Pung Panic.
I was rooting, buddy. I'm telling you. I was
Damian,
rooting.
by the way, just now stopping by the booth.
I was thinking that the whole time when I was watching the game. I swear. No.
But now Ed Ladawi is going to be on his way over to announce the players and the matchups. And he's calling out a couple of other matches that are happening in the room right now, but we're going to just kind of hang out here for a minute while we wait for this match to commence.
We're down to 4 players left. Oscar Dominguez, Ricky Evans, and the other semifinal, Sam Henderson and Damian Panic.
That's right.
Is this tournament ending today?
Yeah, I think the final happens immediately after this on the other stream that has been running all day.
Okay. Well, then that might be the last match for us for the evening then, huh?
Might be.
Perhaps.
Might be. Ricky Evans just got... Oh, we have the wrong names on the scoreboard. Nice, Collins. That's a junior event match that just ended.
Yeah.
My apologies, you guys.
It's tough to find guys who know what they're doing. So, yeah, I'm sure they know that by now. Fans.
My apologies, everybody. There we have it. Here comes Ed Ladawi.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, tuning in online from YouTube and Facebook, and all of our streams out there, thank you once again for joining us here to the inaugural USA Pool Championships. We are coming to you live from the Oakley Lindsay Center here in Quincy, Illinois. And here we are with our 2 semifinal matches, a very special treat for you. Without further ado, let me introduce our players on our first semifinals match. First up, to my right, coming to us from St. Louis, Missouri, sponsored by McDermott and Hustlin' USA. You just saw him on the stream before. It's Run Out Ricky Evans. Yeah, we could do better than that, crowd. I'm very disappointed in you. Everyone's been great. Let's try it again. Run Out Ricky Evans. Woo! Now we're talking. All right. And his opponent, no stranger here, by far, finally making it to one of our featured tables, coming up to us from Placerville, California, Placerville, California, sponsored by Hard Time Billiards, Brunswick Q and Case, Bukazi, and How Tips. It's none other than Oscar Dominguez. Our official referee for this match, Miss Angela Williams, and your commentators, of course, Mr. Molina Mike.
Killer camera work, Collins.
I don't think we should be commentating this match.
No. These guys are...
Clearly we're biased.
Oh, yeah.
So, there's that.
There's that.
Yeah.
Both of us happen to be good friends of the guy to the right of your screen over there. But why don't we let you guys see what's going on over here real quick.
All right, folks, thank you once again very much for tuning in. Our other featured semifinals match coming to you now. First up, coming to us from Bettendorf, Iowa, sponsored by Q-Tech, Fort Worth Billiards, the Rack Billiard Club, it's Rhino Sam Henderson. And his opponent, coming to us from Spokane, Washington. He's an event sponsor and founder and CEO of Javelin Apparel, Mr. Damian confident. Our official referee for this match, Ms. Jeannie Hutto, and our commentators, Mr. Ben Sutherland of the BCA, and a very special guest commentator, the reigning Pennsylvania State female 8-ball and 9-ball champion, Miss Ashley Benoit. Take it away, folks.
Let's go.
Ooh, I got to get logos on the screen here. That's the wrong logo.
Ricky Evans from St. Louis winning the lag.
Yeah, I was waiting for you. Hey, that's fine by me. Just want to make sure the viewers at home. Well, it was better that they didn't have to see me. We don't want that out there. I already broke one camera so far.
What are these players winning? Do we know that?
It's a good question, Mike. I'm sure we could find out. For making a deep run in a 5,000 added tournament. Do we know the prize fund or the payouts? That would be lovely.
Well, it was slated with a full field of like 500. We got the 500, so about 4,500, 3,500, 2,000, and then I think 580 or something like that. I'll get the exact number.
That would be great, yeah.
They win a spot in the Worlds too, right?
Yes, and every winner gets a spot in the world event in that category.
Okay. Nice. All right, game number 1. We're racing a 9 here. Ricky Evans after a strong win versus Payne McBride. Here to take on Oscar Dominguez. 4. That's going to be a dry break, and the 1 ball is going to dress up. And if you're Oscar, this is exactly the start you wanted, especially on Ricky's break.
Two ball real close to the 1 ball as well, so you can really position yourself exactly how you want to get back up table, with the 3 ball being laying on the opposite short rail there.
Yeah, I like giving yourself a lot of angle here, just so that way it's natural. You don't got to work too hard to get back down for the 3.
You know, the 2 to 3 rail path is pretty clear. Drawing 2 to 3 rails, like clear of traffic, you know? Like in between the 4 and the 8, it looks like it wants to go there. The 6 ball's close, but just hit it perfect to miss the 6.
And he's got angle. What a nice shot there. Kind of flirting with it a little bit. I think you still would have been all right even if you chipped off the 6 there. I kind of like just drawing this a little bit, you know, hitting full, and you're already going to naturally go up top.
I actually think going forward here, you can get around the 8 ball pretty easily.
That's what he's electing for. Is he going to come up short, though, Collins? It's an issue.
Yeah, it is pocketable on the side. It's rather thin.
Wow, that's aggressive, man. That is.
Where are you going to play safe?
I'll tell you what, if anyone knows, it's that guy right there.
Of course.
A very underrated safety player.
It didn't look like there were very many obvious options for the safe. He's just checking out how thin that cut is in the side. It's really thin. He called his extension.
There's no way he's taking on this cut.
Shakes his head. He could thin the 4 ball on the left side and go past the 5 with the cue ball. He's cutting this ball.
Undefeated so far in this tournament. I think
this is the shot. If you're playing safe, I think this is the only way to get there relatively safe, like reliably. Yeah. Just go off the left side of the 4.
He left a piece of it, that's for sure. But the good thing is, it's going to be running the same direction as the cue ball. He wants to catch it thin, but you still got to hit a rail after making contact with the 4. Tell you what, this ain't a bad match for us to do.
No.
Considering it's our first one doing this tournament.
Just gin it in the hole.
And look at that little rub. What a fearless shot that was.
A powerful shot right there, yeah. Wow.
Not wasting any time. Okay, kind of got a little bit more angle than what he was hoping for there.
Yeah, he cheated the pocket a little bit there.
Okay. Position play starting to be a little rough here for Ricky, but we've seen him come with the big shot already. Now, not what you expected if you would have seen
No.
that layout, especially given the fact that it's Oscar.
Wow, Ricky came with some really strong, really strong shots there, like extremely confident ball pocketing.
especially with that opener on the 2.
Yeah.
Or whatever it was, 3. Sending some messages here. That
Yeah.
first rack, buddy.
Oscar, you got some work cut out for you against this guy. He's ready to play.
Must be the secret there, buddy.
What's that?
The goldfish.
I love goldfish because it's so delicious.
Let's not ever do that again.
Go fishing.
He's got the 1 ball
Look at this cue
down.
ball.
The 7 ball helped him out with the
2
cue
ball
ball.
just falls, and look, I think the 3 ball passes
I
this
think it does
4
too.
ball that's spinning like a top.
And just the winner gets the spot in Worlds, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Wow, so the loser of this match comes away with 1
Big lead.
rack.
Come again?
A rack of 9 ball. No, I'm just kidding. $1,000.
So right now they're guaranteed 1,000.
Yeah.
And if they win,
They're guaranteed $2,500.
nice. It's a pretty good leap here.
And if they win that match, they're guaranteed $4,500 and a spot in the 9 ball world championships.
Total of 26 players in this.
Okay. I think for this particular division, if this spot in Worlds is not going to be for the one coming up in 2 weeks, but it's the one for 2026.
The next year, yeah.
It's close, Collins. I hate to say it, but you're pretty good at these shots.
It's got to
Or
go.
you're only using like,
Part of the pocket.
yeah, like 2/3 of pocket.
The reason he
Oh.
was taking so much time there was because of this part of the shot. The 4 ball coming 2 rails across there. It's a couple of small windows that he had a chance to fall into, and I think he might have just gotten there. Kissing the 5 isn't the end of the world here. Little wave to his opponent there in his chair.
How do you feel about that?
What?
Like the, saying my bad.
I don't know.
Don't have any thoughts, huh?
I know how I feel about it at local tournaments, like with people that I'm friends with.
Okay.
Well,
Well, I mean, I'm not asking you in terms of like whenever you played in the World Championship or anything.
I'm just saying, like, luck is part of the game, right?
Right. Yeah.
So if I allow myself to be happy, but not like a jerk about getting lucky,
Mm-hmm.
now I'll be a jerk to you if I get lucky
I
against
was
you.
gonna say you don't even have
But
to
like when I'm competing, it's like
you don't
if
need
I
any
allow
excuses.
myself to get happy about being lucky, then when my opponent gets lucky, I'm less inclined to be upset by that. Does that make sense?
It does, yeah. I actually can appreciate that.
Because
That
luck is
position.
a big part of the game. It's more than 10% of the game, I'd say, or right around 10% of the game.
Okay, there's no way to know that to be accurate, but okay.
10% of wins and losses, maybe it's between 5 and 10% of wins and losses come from some type of fortune.
Yeah, I think obviously from a sportsmanship standpoint, we can appreciate that and understand it. And of course, both of us knowing who Oscar is, we wouldn't expect anything less. From a production standpoint and from a storytelling and getting the game more exciting, I kind of like the celebrating a little bit,
Yeah, I mean, don't rub it in their face.
No,
you know what
I'm
I mean?
not saying
But be like, that's what I do in like a a
it's
weekly
okay to be happy.
a weekly 9-ball
Yeah.
tournament. I'll be like, I'll say something like, "Oh, dang, okay, cool,"
Yeah. I mean, if it's you, I'm jumping on the table.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nice out, by the way,
Well,
by Oscar.
if
That
I'm
was
allowed
a little breaky run ski by Oscar Dominguez.
Exchanging
What do you guys
some-
think at home? I mean, we've already got 160 of you. What do you guys think? Leela Andrews says it's 20% of my game.
Yeah, I met Lila in Vegas.
Yeah. Sorry, Patrick or Patricia, whoever was asking.
Am I allowed to see the chat?
Yeah, we could give you a chat pop out as well. On this channel, we do look at the chat occasionally and get involved and interact occasionally, but it's not main feature of this broadcast. But my name's Collins Newey. I normally stream on a channel called Post Up, where looking at the chat is a huge part of the production. And this is Molina Mike.
Really, it's just because the production's so terrible that
But
the
yeah,
chat.
that's fair.
Yeah. There's that.
Is this a dry break from Ricky
The one-
Evans?
Ooh.
Another dry break from Ricky Evans. And the 1-5 combo lays pretty.
It lays pretty, especially in the sense of that one ball drifting forward, as the cue ball is going to be running forward as well. I mean, towards the 5, I mean. Yeah, just like that. Good shot there from Oscar.
And if he comes with a finish here on this rack and does anything similar to what he did in his last rack on the break, that's going to be...
I think he was very fortunate on his break.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Kissing the 7 is what dropped it.
That's
that
right.
Hold, in that spot that it did.
Yeah.
And nevertheless, I mean, took advantage of it. And really, it was that one transition from the 3 to the 4 in that first game that costed Oscar that rack. And now here's another 3 to the 4 right here.
Little stun
Oh,
run
good
through.
shot
That was
there.
very clean.
Yeah,
That type of thing right there, the Q-tip position when striking the cue ball needs to be very precise. Brad Dance, we just went over the payouts. The match here, the players have locked up $1,000 apiece. Winner here guarantees themselves at least $2,500, and the winner of the tournament $4,500 plus a spot in the World Championships, the 9-ball World Championships next year.
Nice little jelly. Little spot in the World Championship. Maybe parlay it into
Potentially
$250,000.
$250,000, exactly. Yeah.
And this is pretty massive for all these 4 players, all things considered. I mean, Oscar hasn't been playing a whole lot of matchroom events, so will he maintain that top 100 status? I don't know. And if he falls out of it, then by getting this spot, you'll get a spot in the 2026. Ricky for sure hasn't played any matchroom events that I'm aware of, unless he's
Right.
playing like a U.S. Open. But either way, wouldn't
It's
be
coming up
considered
short.
a top 100 player. Damien, of course, wouldn't be, and Sam, I'm imagining, is, but
Yeah.
only because he plays so many events and does pretty good. Patricia says Savannah versus Jordan will be good. I think we might have that in our opening matchup for tomorrow
I think
morning
so. Yeah.
for the 18U girls 8-ball.
Oscar really taking his time here. I'd imagine he already called his extension. Players are playing with a shot clock. We do not have that as part of the production. but the referee in the arena, that's no good. The referee in the arena is keeping track of it and letting the players know when they are running short on time.
Huge miss there.
Huge.
Ricky Evans.
Oh my gosh, cue ball flying at the side pocket right there.
Oscar wants that ball to bounce, and it does. Okay, so he's going to cross bank this ball.
This lays pretty good for a cross bank.
Even you would make it.
No. No, 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 no. Not with these funky conditions.
Yeah. Diamond tables.
Yeah. Humidity. Actually, it's dried out a lot today.
There it is.
There it is.
Stole that rack back after giving Ricky a look on the 9. 2-1. Oscar knows he's got to tie up some loose ends there.
I wonder if he's got any goldfish left in there.
You want me to go ask him if you can have some? Or?
No, I can see the reflection off the aluminum. He's definitely got some.
I mean, I'll buy you some if you're really hurting.
Definitely got some ready.
Okay.
Snacks.
You just say the word, I'll make it happen.
I love goldfish because it's so delicious.
They are playing that on the spot. I believe they're playing a 3-point rule, right? Did I hear that right yesterday?
That is right.
Okay. Which is interesting because I don't think that's a world championship rule. But I digress.
Well, the break box is also bigger here.
You know who hits this? This is like basically the derby break. And you know who hits it really good? Filler.
Josh Filler.
Filler was controlling that 2-ball unbelievably good during the derby.
Especially when he's racking them himself.
Oh, yeah. A little salt over there whenever you said that, huh?
No, I'm just saying.
So 4-8. You made 1, and the 1 ball crossed the line. So wouldn't that then be an illegal break? Right?
Unless the 2 ball came up and back.
I don't remember if it did. Oscar looking to see if he can play this all the way down.
5 ball came up and back.
Oh, okay. So there you go. There's the 3-point rule right there.
Actually, the ref walked up to the table to double check if it was illegal break and removed the rack.
Okay, showing some confidence in the conditions and the table. Oscar taking on that 1 ball where it looked like he had a cut. He knew the bank would hold position for the 2.
Well, now with the cue ball going towards the 5, it might be time to just roll up, no? Or do you think he's...
I like that shot personally, but...
Do you think he's trying to move the cue ball here out to the middle of the table?
Well, Oscar's a run-out rotation player, you know?
And so he's just so good at pocket.
It's always going to be his bread and butter, you know? Got to come around 2 rails here, Collins.
He might even check it. Oh, no, he can miss the 7. Yeah. Play the 4 on the
light
side.
again, though, just like he was in that first game.
He keeps hitting him a little on the lighter side. Can you miss the 5 here?
If you clip the 5, it just opens up that upper right-hand pocket for the scratch.
Can you miss the 5 and still get to the long rail? Or are you just trying to draw this straight to the short rail?
It's such a funny little spot because of the conditions.
Is he looking at running into the 5? He is.
Yeah, nice shot there.
That's a great shot. Look at this, just follow to the 6 now.
That's all you had to do. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the coverage so far. This is the 2025 Masters USA Pool Championship. Big shout out to Masters Billiard Chalk. As they say, chalk is free. Well, actually it isn't. And so shout out to Masters for coming through in this tournament. they actually threw 20 grand over 4 events, so
Yeah.
5,000 each one, including
Oscar.
this one. That is a huge mistake trying to hold for the 6. He's just giving Ricky a lot of looks when he should be
Yeah.
running out.
Ooh, he used the point there. Oh
Yikes.
boy.
Okay.
Came to the other side of the
that
7.
little point helped him out a little bit.
Mhm. And this is really similar to that really nice back cut that he made in the first rack.
Yeah, good point. Good point.
Play this around the 9. Play the 9 in the bottom right, probably. But not today.
Yikes. Well, get comfortable. We're in for a wild ride here.
Yeah.
Can't take anything for granted.
Just asked for his extension. What a punch to get
Yeah.
perfect.
That's the kind of shot that'll loosen up the arm there as you see him take a 2-game lead. 3-1 now. Oscar Dominguez up on Ricky Evans for a spot in the finals of the Masters USA Pool Championships.
Things are starting to quiet down a bit in the
Look at
room.
that. Hold on, wait, zoom in a little bit.
Oh,
Zoom
what?
in. There's our keynote speaker for the dinner here in a little bit. Go to the left. Go to the left. See that guy right there with his head to the camera? Come on. Let's see. Turn. That. Come on.
Focus.
Come on. Come on, Sam. Let him talk. Looks like Venom. You know what I mean? The Venom. Gonna be speaking to the kids, and I heard it's a pretty good speech too. All right. Rack number 5.
Ricky's been dry both of his breaks so far. And left Oscar a look.
You got
Ooh.
lucky to make that one ball.
Cue ball kisses the 1 straight in the side,
All
and he
right,
gets
well.
perfect on the 2.
It's okay. This is what you need to have happen if you want to get back in this.
Oh, it's an illegal break. The 3 ball never made it.
Brutal. Oh my goodness. Imagine that wave of emotions. Like you think, oh, I got lucky to make a ball. Oh, I got lucky to get.
Look at
on
this.
Two.
Here it is.
Oh my goodness. How
never mind.
insane is that?
Oh my gosh. The worst part is,
What?
Mike,
What?
it would have made it to the kitchen, but the cue ball hit the 3 away. I'll show you the replay in a second. That's insane.
Like I mentioned at the start of the broadcast, we're a bit biased, but I got to be honest with you. I'm not a fan of the rule.
That is a
I've
cold.
never been a fan of 3-point rule.
Let me see if I can get this queued up for you guys.
Vape says, I'm confused why that was an illegal break. I play APA. So in this tournament, they're playing a 3-point rule to avoid soft breaking. You get 1 point for making a ball, and then you get a point for object balls passing the head string or the second diamond. Since he only made the 1 ball, that's 1 point. He had the 2 ball pass the head string, so that's the 2nd point, but there was no 3rd point that got there, so that's why
After Oscar pockets this ball, check this out.
Ricky's gonna, Colin's gonna show you guys.
1
One
ball
ball,
gets kissed. 2
two
ball goes
ball.
up table. 3 ball's gonna make it to the kitchen, and the cue
Nope.
ball stops it.
That is really unlucky if you're a fan of Ricky Evans. And Oscar's looking pretty comfortable. You know, when he starts playing at this pace and doesn't start overthinking things and just kind of becomes more fluid, this is where, you know, I think he just morphs into, I don't want to say a better player because obviously an elite player, but just different than whenever he's, you know, pointing at the table and
Sure.
kind of taking his time a little bit. So it's a good shot there. Great line there on the 8. Going to come one rail for the 9 in the same pocket. It feels like it should be tied, and Oscar's about to go up 4-1.
I know.
You know?
That's
nice
right.
delivery.
That's
nice
right.
follow-through.
Patricia, rules are rules.
You're such a stickler.
Well, it's the rules.
It's the rules. Okay, don't speed.
I don't speed. I drive 65 on the freeway, baby.
Just stick to the regular roads.
And
okay?
to all you other guys out there that do 80,
Who does 80?
everybody. So many people. And then when you're doing the speed limit, they like get up on you like you're.
They ain't getting
Making
up
their
on
day
you. They're getting
worse.
around you.
Oh, no, they do sometimes.
No.
I'm looking at you, Mike. Oh, wait, that's right. You don't drive.
I hope you know how to fight driving 65 on the freeway. That's all I'm saying. Okay? You better keep them hands loose. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Room's emptying out, but only because they got a dinner here in a little bit for all the juniors in attendance. But it's all business here. $1,500 difference in this match between exiting and continuing on.
Another ball went down again. The wing ball keeps going for Oscar. No?
a
Oh, no,
foul.
it's a
It's an illegal break.
it didn't go. Never mind. It was a dry break. Right? Yeah, there's 9 on the table. I can't count, guys. Sorry.
Not wasting any time. He's going to put him on the 6 here. Yeah, he didn't want that one ball to bounce to sell out a shot, and so I think that's why he played it at the speed that he did, and really trying to make sure and get on the right side of that 6 ball. Nice shot there. He's going airborne.
If you hit this ball bad, there's a huge scratch. Oh, he hit the right side of the ball. That's good.
Look at this. He's going to get away with it, too.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, if you're going to go airborne there, that's about as good as you could have hit the ball. Hitting the right side of the ball and getting the cue ball to stop.
He's looking at coming 3 rails here, and that looks like a tall order. He's adjusting.
3 rails?
He was.
It's a 2 rail, and the 1 ball goes towards the pocket, and the cue ball drifts towards the 4 and 9. But if you don't catch it thin enough,
Well, but how are you going to get shape on the 2?
good question. You could send the cue ball on the other side of the 6 here.
I wonder if you can go forward and come off the 3. Just checked it. Okay, nice shot.
Wow, and look at the speed. Look at the speed. The window that he had to fall into for speed was like 8 inches close to the rail.
I really like the way he just makes a decision.
Yeah, he's kind of fun to watch. Last match went hill-hill.
What do you mean?
His last match went hill-hill with Payne McBride.
Did it?
Yep. Wow, he went forward with left spin. You have to hit that so well in order to get enough speed off of that rail, because that spin going into the rail at that angle actually slows the cue ball down.
He's hitting the ball really good.
He is hitting the ball really nice.
He got a flat little funny angle here, though.
Well, you just stop the
Drop.
rocker, pull it back a little bit, and you can play the 7 ball on the side,
Yeah,
and
I like
then go
drawing
to
it.
the short rail.
There you go.
That's so good.
That's
He's got a
good
real
shot.
nice feel for the table too.
Mhm. No surprise why he's in this spot. Looking to get a game back here. Ricky Evans trails 4-1. Nice shot. Nice delivery. There you go. Four to 2 now. Who's playing the other semifinal? Do we know?
Sam Henderson, Damian Pongpanic.
What happened to Lucas?
Sam got him.
Really?
Sam was at a commanding lead fairly quickly in that match.
Wow. Must have found that break. Lucas was playing really good.
He's up 3-1 on Damian right now.
Team Jam Up versus Team Onboard over there. Got like 7,000 views in an hour.
That's good.
Are they taking a break?
Oh, you know what? Ricky might have walked away. I saw Oscar was still at the table, but Ricky just stepped out for a moment.
Can you show us the other match?
Oscar just patiently waiting. I mean, I can... There's a camera in the way of the main up high view. Fair warning, guys. You might get a little bit of whiplash on this one. Oh, maybe not. There we go. Oh, can't turn around that much. Sorry, buddy. Mike's out of luck.
Yeah, I wonder if TV Mike could have gotten that view. He said, "Don't worry about it, Sam. I'll mark it up." I'm just kidding. Don't get all in your feelings. Don't start,
Told you the camera's in the way.
Don't start getting upset with me.
Here he is.
Ricky's back in the arena giving the thumbs up.
Looks like all of Rack Daddy's in the front row. Johnny Victor is a local here in Quincy.
Is?
Yeah.
Nice.
Johnny, I forget your first name every year. I know it's not Johnny. Is it Paul? I forget it every year. So bad with names. It is John? I thought you had a different name than your YouTube handle. All right, then I'll remember it. I just confused myself. Another dry break from Ricky
Well,
Evans.
Good news is it was a legal break. Fortunately, that dry aspect isn't going to work out in his favor.
Yeah.
What did you say? Is his name Paul?
No, it's John, I guess.
Yeah, it's easy to get Paul and John confused.
Especially when his YouTube handle is Johnny. It's awkward. Sorry, John.
Belcher? From Cranston?
Balake?
Aaron.
Blake.
He was trying to hold that cue ball. He wanted to make sure that he had an angle on the 3 to go towards the 4, and he held it.
Maybe the Mosquito Bag Club. Sorry, guys.
We'll be more professional. Sorry.
No, we won't.
That's going to be light again.
Again. Why is it always on the 4 ball?
He can back cut this, though.
It's like always on the 4
It
ball.
really is, right?
Yeah, yeah. He can back cut this like with a touch of inside and come to the right side of the 5 here, I think. He could put drawing inside to kill the cue ball. Oh, that's a nice shot.
That's such a touchy shot.
That's so nice. That's a world-class cue ball right there, guys.
Everything out in the open here. We've seen a couple of funny positional mistakes from Oscar, but
and a couple of missed balls.
Yeah, but I think it's more because of the position. It seems like he's...
Well, no, he missed the 5 ball when he was ideal 2 racks ago.
Oh, that's right. Oh, look at this. He's good here, Collins. It's pretty cool seeing all these guys come out here and support the event, even though it's kind of short notice but pretty decent money added.
Considering all the events that are happening?
Yeah, and I think like there's this funny relationship between like top American players and the BCA for a number of different reasons. But to kind of have the BCA extend an olive branch and for these guys to kind of take advantage of is pretty great. It's not the most ideal situation, but it's a step in the right direction.
Just called for his extension. Wanted to make sure he's comfortable and not rushed.
Looked like something got in his line there, the way he stood up. What do you think caused that miss?
Oscar.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You want to elaborate? It looked like before he got down, I mean like when he got down the first time, he got up because something was in his line of sight. Oh, and did that change the momentum?
There's nobody over here.
I'm just saying what it looked like. You know, the way that he got up and kind of picked his head up, looking in that direction, it just made it seem like there was something that kind of, you know.
Well, I looked
shocked
over
him a
there
little
'cause
bit.
He said that someone walked in Oscar's line of sight, and I said, no one's over there. Yeah.
No. Huge swing there. We've seen 2 missed 9 balls from Oscar. Ricky missed the first one, but he made the second one.
It can be frustrating to come back in alternate break after a
Absolutely.
miss like that.
Yeah.
It's like mixed feelings, right? Because
Well-
now you got to try to rectify the mistake, but then at the same time, it's like could have been widening the gap here, potentially.
I mean, it very well could be 6-1 right now.
He is just smashing the break,
Yeah.
too. Look at this. Is that 2 ball still in the way? I don't think so. I think it just got out of the way.
And the tides are turning.
Can't tell from this angle. Ooh, I might be able to tell by doing this.
Yeah.
No.
he can- No. I think he can, Collins. Yeah, he can.
No, he can't pocket the ball.
Oh. I thought you meant just chip the ball. Sorry. He went for the make.
And he left it.
No way. Can he make this in the side?
I think so.
Wow.
I think so.
That is real unlucky if he can make this in the side. Because look at the way everything is. You know?
Yeah. Just some dude sums up that that last 9-ball miss
What do you say?
pretty well. He says 1 minute you're chewing on a burger. The next minute you're dead meat.
Amen. Is that the truth, huh?
Is that from a movie?
I don't know, but it's pretty accurate.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm just going to put that quote in Google, or better, ChatGPT.
Right. Wow, and another miss. I can't believe what I just saw there.
Same movie as the Freda Fletcher quote.
So Dumb and Dumber.
Well, you want to know what ChatGPT says?
Nope.
It does not appear to be a widely recognized or attributed quote from a well-known movie.
Well, ChatGPT is a liar then.
Wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, because the guy didn't get his pills. You think you just bank it out of frustration, or are you trying to just stick you behind the 5? 5's far enough off the rail.
Yeah. I like playing the bank, but I like playing it with spin where the cue ball's going to drag down. In case I miss it, I want that 4-ball to bounce and leave a real tough shot for Oscar.
Why not?
Oh, that worked out really well. He's a hero if he makes it. And it went in.
He likes playing powerful shots, huh?
Yeah. He's going to need to come with one more, Collins. And look at this. 8-ball dressed up in the side. 1 7-ball from getting good on it. What a huge swing.
I know.
It was just going to be, what, 5-2?
5-1 and breaking.
Wow. It's about to be 4-4 now. A young man from St. Louis. And there it is. 4-4 going to 9.
I wouldn't be surprised if Oscar takes a break here. He has taken the glove off.
I think he's changing his glove.
Is that what he changes these days? He used to change his cue 4 times a match, but change his gloves now. Mike.
Or are you asking me?
Yeah, I phrased it as a question.
No comment.
Okay.
But he would.
He used to.
Yeah.
Ooh, he got the Starbies.
Everything's been shifting Ricky's way over the last 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Made the one.
Michelle Griffin says, you guys will always be Harry and Lloyd.
That's 3, 6, 7, 8. That's, I think, only 2 passes. I think it's only a, I don't know if you got 3-point rule there.
Four ball went up and back.
There you go. And then the 5. Okay.
Yeah, four ball went up and back, and the 5 made it.
And this kid does not mind embracing a tough shot. And come around 3 rails here.
Yeah, I think it's... No, it's not clear. I think if you make it past the 6 here, isn't the 8 become big? Ooh. Oh, my gosh. Well, he's got to look.
Yeah. A lot of balls you can play safe here with, Collins.
He also doesn't have to play safe. I mean,
You like,
just because it's Ricky. You know? He's got that laser beam stroke. Looks like he is playing safe.
2-way?
No, he did go after it.
Yeah. He's about to take the lead here in a little bit.
Yeah, he's hitting the ball real good. Oh, I like the shot selection.
He's just, you see him getting more and more comfortable.
Yeah.
Did all the hard work, Collins.
Is this Ricky's first break and run of the match?
It kind of felt like it was coming too, just given the way the momentum had
Yeah.
shifted.
In order to take his first lead of the match, no?
That's
No,
it.
second lead. Did he win the first game?
I think he did, yeah. Pretty
He
sure.
won the first one, lost 4 in a row, and then won 4 in a row.
The winner of this takes on the winner between Damian Pompanic and Sam Henderson. That match is also streamed on the BCA YouTube channel.
We are accurate about the series of wins and losses. Stretching it out. Stretching out that dad bod. Ed Ladawi. I gotta get that guy a Cuba Libre.
He's dry here.
And the one ball's really close to the 9. I'm swinging. Because I can't win tournaments.
He's taking on much tougher shots than this.
We all know that guy, right? And I'm that guy. Much tougher shots than back cutting the 1, right? Is that what you mean? Or sending the 1 into the 9?
I thought he was going to back cut it in the bottom right.
Me too, yeah.
He's taking on like incredibly tougher back cuts in this match so far. Might just be playing more safe than anything else.
Just
look
make
at
the ball.
this,
It's just
dude.
unreal,
oh my
dude.
Goodness. And look at the way he ended up with the cue ball there.
Wow.
Man, this
I was joking, by the way, guys. He just showed me.
This whole match.
He just showed me how good of a player I am.
Turned on his head.
Making the right call there. See, I definitely play that shot against Mike because if it goes, he's
the back
just
cut or the 9?
the 9. Because if it goes, he's just rolling, and if it doesn't go, I know he can't run out. So
either way, it's called you win. Right?
yeah. Big Queen in the chat. What's up, buddy?
I'm surprised he went after it.
Me too. And he ginned it like it couldn't go anywhere else.
Pure. So then the pool gods would say you'll probably get a break and run, right?
Probably at this point. Oscar hasn't been to the table since it was 4-3. Right? It was 4-3, and then Ricky wins that game to go 4-4. Then he breaks and runs. Oh, Oscar broke dry. That's what it was.
One ball found the home.
Cue
3-point
ball
roll.
coming down.
Shot on the 2.
Not the easiest shot on the 2.
No, it's not. You have to come back and forth, but what's the match over there looking like?
4-3 in favor of Sam Henderson. Look at this guy, just unconscious, man. Shooting the lights out.
He's feeling it.
Most definitely.
He's feeling his game.
He's caught the hot hand, you know.
Yeah, he knows how to take a punch. And he knows how to give one back.
Is this too thin to go, or does this go?
You'd be the guy I'd ask because you can cut the ball really well.
This might go, but your cue ball is going to be tracking all the way around the table and back down here.
This is the most he'll take on a shot in terms of
time.
Yeah.
It's very, very thin.
Well, it's a huge spot. 7-4 versus 6-5.
Yeah. So he doesn't go after it. If this 8 ball's not in the way, Oscar might bank this in the side pocket. If the 8 ball's not in the way.
It lays pretty good.
He's looking at it right now. Because, if the 8's in the way, it's no good, obviously. But if the 8 is not in the way, it lays really nice to just want to naturally go towards the side.
See if Oscar can capitalize. The
There
line
it
looks
is.
pretty good. He needs a friendly little bounce here. Oh, he just missed it altogether. There you go. This is like kind of similar to how Ricky got back in this match.
Yeah.
And took control. It was like a fun little shot, and
Yep.
then capitalized with the big shot, and now just
This
took off 5 in a row.
This shot right here is going to tell you exactly how Oscar's feeling. Is the fire lit? Is he feeling focused? Or is he going to lay down?
Okay.
That's pretty good.
He'll take it. He'll take it. I'm going to tell you what. He better get these 2 balls down the way Ricky's playing. Who broke this one? 11th
Ricky.
game. Ricky?
Yeah.
Just further weights this game. Okay. Back within one now. He didn't leave the world, but he left enough.
Yeah.
Future's looking pretty bright with those two young men. If you go over to the right a little bit more, there's Gavin Matthews there.
Oh, that's right. He's that fast player, right? He plays fast, right?
High octane, yeah.
Is he from Texas?
He is from the Dallas area, if I believe. Fun kid to watch. What was the Fargo race on this match? Out of curiosity.
I don't know. I don't know what Ricky is sitting at.
Three ball down, 3-point rule accomplished. Two ball's going to dress up by the side, or is it going to get in the game of the cue ball? Look at that.
9-6.
Oof. Where are you pushing out to, man?
Back behind the 5 for the jump shot. If I'm Oscar and I'm feeling good. I don't know if he's feeling good right now. He's looking at it. You see him just look at it?
I know you just want to be right. Yes, okay, you're right. You're a genius.
But if he's not feeling good, obviously he can't do that. Oscar's just, when he's feeling good, he can jump the ball so good, and that's a good angle to jump from, too.
Look at Ricky's leg just shaking over
Tapping.
there in the corner, the screen there.
So he's pushing the other way. Tying up the 4 ball on the rail with the 8. Doesn't tie it up.
And he's going to be behind the 7 ball now.
Yeah. Did not tie it up. He's checking. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Deliberate kick here. I like him playing it just really soft. Surprised he hit at that speed, man.
Well, he's trying to create some separation because there was no way for him to get safe.
Well,
And if he rolls up
I'd
on the ball,
I'd rather leave the combo than to leave ball in hand.
well, if he leaves him on the ball too or close to it, he's just going to lay him up somewhere else. It's probably more difficult to hit.
No, this is an issue. Unless your team Ricky Evans.
Honestly, I'm a fan.
With the way he plays?
The way he plays is very fun to watch.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
If you guys aren't familiar with the two voices on the mic, we do want to apologize for our obvious bias. Oscar is he's done a lot for the pool world, but he's also done a lot for the two of us, so.
Well, it's kind of hard not to root for this style of play from Ricky.
Yeah.
And in reality, it was a really good mix of him capitalizing, him gaining some momentum in his own right towards the end of not at the end, but like in the middle of this match. But it's these those huge misses by Oscar, right around games 5 to 8, following through.
One closer to the end.
He needs 2 more after this. 7-5 now. Politico says, is that Mike and Collins? It is. Hopefully you're doing all right. Oscar's break. It's a huge game, man.
Yeah.
You're fighting to keep him off the hill, and you don't want to be down 8-5.
Stay within striking distance.
Well, and then it's going to be Ricky's break next too. On top of that, and his last 2 breaks have been pretty solid.
He found the break. He's been pretty productive on the break, they would say.
I think it's Ricky's break, is what they're saying. Oscar's.
Who won the lag?
Where's Oscar going? Oh, Oscar's taking a break.
Ricky won the lag, right?
Yeah, I'm mistaken. I think Oscar's taking a break.
Yeah.
On his break, so. Knowing Oscar's probably asking, do you want anything from the concession stand, or?
Yeah. Don't mind all this. Dang it, dude. Well, at least we're real consistent with the camera setup. We can see that 6 ball right through the camera, though.
It's a pretty cool little view there. Take a photo of that.
Calculated. I didn't just get lucky there. I never get lucky. It's kind of chilly in here.
What do you mean?
It's kind of chilly in here. Hey, while the players are gone, I'm actually going to show you guys a couple of little quick. Oh, wait, I can't do it on this overlay. Dang, I don't have it set up.
That's a shame.
That's a shame.
Well, shout out to our sponsors.
Yeah, shout out to.
We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them.
No.
Yeah. How do you think this match is going to close out?
I think the writing is on the wall at this point.
What does that mean?
I mean, Oscar, the only reason he's behind in the first place is because of unforced errors.
Okay.
Ricky hasn't made very many of those.
Okay.
Ricky's breaking well. It's alternate break. Ricky's going to break again.
Just say it, will you?
I think our boy's in trouble.
That's putting it mildly, the way Ricky's playing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would agree with everything you're saying. It's like if you just take individual mistakes in the moment, it's one thing, right? But then you start seeing them
stack up.
Yeah, yeah.
No bueno.
I like taking a break in that spot. Hopefully you didn't take a break and put yourself out of rhythm there. He grabbed his playing cue, so I'm curious if maybe it's Ricky's break.
It is. If Ricky won the lag, it's Ricky's break because the current score count is even.
Okay. No, come on. What do you got over there? What?
All right, fine.
All right, they're back. And we are back. Ricky Evans to break. Rack number 13. He's made this one ball in the last few. He missed this one, though, and the 7 ball stayed up as well.
Cue
we
ball
got
trying
action.
to find the corner.
Oh, already taking on the bank, though.
Even if you don't take on the bank, you could still swing it to the other side of the table, send the cue ball at 7. The other side of the table is completely open. meaning there aren't many balls to leave it hidden behind, but
I mean,
he's
if your
playing the
name's-
shot.
If your name is Evan Lunda,
I think he's playing the shot, dude. It's a two-way shot.
that seems really aggressive, man. In this spot, I'm not. A
Oh, he must
fan.
be playing safe then. He's playing the.
No,
the
see,
one
yeah,
ball.
Yeah, that's what I said. Banking it.
Well, look at the cue ball too. I think he played both.
Oh, he's hooked.
I think he played both there.
Wow.
Here comes Mr. Jumperooski. And then this type of jump, really, I'm just gonna put the whole curse on him. This is his bread and butter.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree.
This is the style of jump that he really likes hitting. Full curse.
No, but
Ties up the 3-ball.
Ricky still has to earn the 3.
3-ball only goes in the right-hand side pocket. You might just play the cue ball into the 5 here.
I don't mind that play, Collins. A lot of good things can happen there.
Here it comes.
Oh.
And one bad thing can happen. Oh, man.
Does it go?
The 3 doesn't pass the 4, does it?
No.
I would be
No.
shocked.
No, Ricky Evans is a back cutting machine.
Yeah, he's just checking to make sure he's not going to scratch if he thins the 3 past the... I think it is a scratch. I don't think you can get safe easily here.
I think I'm just trying to clip it and end up on the right side, and then I'll just settle wherever I'm at after that.
It's a scratch.
Wow. You called it. He looked at it. Guess he thought he can beat it.
Yeah.
Wow, wow,
Wow,
wow.
that's
That
a
is
huge error.
Elena says, did you talk to the ref about that foul on the Heisel match?
Oh, yeah. Talk to the head ref.
Yeah, Collins is a narc for sure. For sure.
Well, it's just in that situation they should be grabbing the ball.
No, it's important. I mean,
It is important.
These kids are traveling from all over the country,
Yes. We
they'll-
actually talked to the player. The player approached us about it later.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah. The first thing really nice kid, by the way.
yeah, great kid.
Introduced himself, says, you guys probably don't know me, blah, blah, blah. And we were like,
Oh, we know who you are.
yeah. And the first thing out of his mouth after that was it a foul?
Yeah.
We will be live the rest of the week on the Billiard Education Foundation page. This page, the BCA, you guys can check out the women's world qualifiers as well as the men 10-ball qualifier as well. Some money up for grabs and a spot in world championships as well. Oscar, one of the favorites to punch his ticket. Ricky Evans looking to spoil the party. And really, it would be pretty, like, for what the tournament's intended for. You know, a guy like Ricky is great.
Yeah.
And for him getting a spot in a world championship,
Oh, yeah.
you know.
He's pulled out 2 extensions. The ref is right behind him with the shot clock. If this 7-ball wasn't hanging in the corner, this might have been a problem, but when you can just focus on potting the ball and it doesn't really matter where you leave the cue ball, life is good. I wonder if he swings the cue ball around the 9 to avoid any type of, like, funny overspin, you know, high karate cue ball.
You see the way he kind of, like,
Yeah,
the cue ended up?
yeah. Well, I think he put a little outside spin to try to, like, what's the right word? Like, usher the ball into not continuing to spin through the shot and
Right.
spin away from the shot.
Well, huge swing there.
It's been
That
a
4
really
ball.
interesting match so far.
It really has been a tale of the 3s and 4s.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I don't know what that means.
early on in the match, it was it was positional mistakes from Oscar on 3 and 4.
Mm.
In this game, it was a 4 ball that led to a scratch. You know, so it's like it's been a lot in that area
And
of the rack.
look, you've got like hold on, let me figure this out real quick.
Yeah. You need to borrow some fingers and toes or something?
No, watch
Do
this.
some math?
You got 4s here. You got 3s here. You got 4s here. Just 3s and 4s everywhere. That's the whole match. It's like you said.
I don't even know what you just did there, but I'm worried about
I did my drawing thing for
where
you.
you went to school at.
I
after
went.
that. Okay.
I went to
I'm really concerned.
Bear River High School.
Go Bears.
Bruins.
Bro, excuse me.
Do you know what a Bruin is?
Mm.
It's a mama bear. Because you don't mess with the mama bear.
Well, there's no question that he got 3 past the head string. Does he have a rail first, though?
Not that one, Reginald. Not that one.
Gotta be honest with you, man. These boys have been playing at a pretty good pace considering
Yeah,
we've gone through
13 games.
Yeah, 15 games. Yeah.
In an hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's solid.
The other table's only gone through 9. If this was a speed contest, both these guys would be, borderline champions. Sorry, I can't hear. Calling push, letting the referee know.
What is he doing?
He's tying up the 4-ball. Tying up the 4-ball. The 5-ball's tied up as well.
Okay.
That's smart.
Okay. Yeah, no, I get it now.
Like, dealing with one is enough, you know what I mean? But
Yeah,
dealing with
yeah.
both of them and they're in succession, it's a pretty smart shot.
Mm.
And it basically forces Ricky to go offense. He can't give it back to you.
Is he going to play safe with a 3?
I would imagine.
Oh. You can kind of tell it's going to be a little funny considering how he was bridging. What's Ricky's nickname, do you know? I know I heard Ed say it.
It's
Or
probably
say
been,
something, but
it's probably been in the chat. He's trying to get short side on this ball or trying to just play a roll up safe. Well, he rolled up, that's for sure. Who in the chat knows his nickname?
I say if there was like a hole in Ricky's game,
That's no good.
it would be his safety play by far.
Yeah, like this is just
Look at that.
giving
Look
away
at-
this
look at-
game.
showing some emotion there, slamming his fist on the table.
Well, he knows he just gave away this game.
Well, the 5-ball's still in trouble.
Yeah, but you're going to put the 4 on that side of the table, and how's the guy going to hit the ball? He can play the 5 down table. Yeah, look at it. He's got to twist the ball to get there now.
I like him to make contact, but what's going to happen after? Yeah.
That's pretty good for Ricky that the
Well-
cue ball wants to go above the 5, or in our perspective towards us.
Yeah, but if you're... Yeah, of course. Yeah, good point.
If it was the other way around, Ricky'd be in big trouble.
Well, how are you playing this? And what are you going to do with the 5?
Try to get to the other side of the 5, and if you don't get there, roll up on the 7 maybe.
Roll up on the 7 now. Oh, he had the angle to go through there.
Oh my
wow.
gosh. That's wild to go in and out without touching either ball.
I kind of like the quick decision here. Let's see what he looked at. Trying to get cute behind the 7 here.
Gotta be.
Oh, yeah. Look at that shot.
Oh, my gosh. Just welded
What a good rhythm shot
to the
that
7
was.
ball. Those are the times when you have the best feel for the cue ball, like right after you
Well,
just
it's
hit
like,
the ball.
Don't let your mental game get the better of you.
Sure.
You know, like it's so easy to be discouraged or annoyed or frustrated or whatever in that spot when you didn't, like he hit it really good and didn't get any love.
Sure.
You know, and then to just let it go. I'm getting down the ball and I'm playing the safe that lays good. Great instinct shot there and just missed it. And now look at this. Does it pass the 9?
No, the 6 ball doesn't go here. But you have ball in hand on the 5 ball. You're going to lay the cue ball like right on the rail over here probably. What's the point in playing that ball into a tight pocket if you can lay the cue ball right on this side of the 6? Unless the pocket's a lot bigger than it looks.
No, he's going your shot for sure.
Nope. He's playing the tight pocket.
By for sure, I meant no chance he's playing your shot.
Apparently, the 6 ball must have 70, 80% of the pocket.
Well, if anyone knows how to play it, it's him, you know?
Because if it doesn't have like more than half of the pocket, yeah, that had plenty of pocket. If it doesn't have more than half the pocket, you're just showing off at that point.
I mean, like, I know this is the semifinals of the Masters USA Pool Championships, but like, it's been a good match.
It's been a good
match.
match.
And on paper, I don't really know how to gauge it, only because I hadn't seen a ton of Ricky's game, if I'm being honest with you. Can you go back to the scoreboard here after this, just to kind of see the tail of the tape?
Oh, yeah.
He gave that shot all the respect it deserved.
Yeah.
Through 14 games, we are all tied up. Oh, look at that. Look at that. 7-7 now. It hasn't updated, but it's 7-7.
That's funny. It put the dot on there. There it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Big shout out to Digital Pool, who decked out the entire venue. You can check out live scoring for every tournament in play at digitalpool.com. All you got to do is search Quincy or search, what was the other thing?
Huh? What'd you say?
To find the tournaments. Search Quincy on Digital Pool, and what else?
Oh, yeah. You could search BCA or BEF.
There you go. There you go.
Depending on which one you're looking for. Sorry, I was just tuning you out.
This tournament finishes up tonight. After this, the winner will face the winner of Damian Pompanic and Sam Henderson. Best of 3 here, Collins. Ricky to break. He had a good spot where he was making the 1 ball. Been letting his emotions get the better of him, though. He missed the 1. Got the 3-point rule. 8 ball's going to get in the game,
No,
or
it
is
isn't.
it?
No, it isn't. But the 2 ball's all the way down here. He's going to have to come with.
Well, Mr. Mighty X can.
Oh
He's
shot
got
here.
a stroke to get through it. But it is not easy, and especially considering the circumstances. All the momentum is on Oscar's side right now.
Oh, yeah. And the good news for him on this shot is if the 1 ball goes in the pocket, I'm almost certain it's impossible to run into the 8 ball if the 1 goes in the pocket.
No. Now, remember that decision to play safe on the 5 earlier, right? He just got down and went and got on with it.
Yeah.
A little more time here being taken by Oscar. Nobody would blame him. But he's going to have to put a pure stroke on this one if he wants to get it back for the 2. This could very well win him the set. And
There
look
it
at that
is.
shot there. That is an amazing shot from Oscar Dominguez.
In the moment.
Moment's
yeah.
everything, yeah. I mean, he got punched in the mouth by Ricky, you know.
20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago, yeah.
You know. We've both seen him play like a ton of pool, you know, and and we've seen him in those spots kind of overthink certain things or maybe give it 1 or 2 looks too many, you know.
Rick punched him. Sorry, Mike. Someone in the chat said Rick punched him.
Yeah. There was an assault.
It
Okay.
was an assault. Yeah. Mm-mm. 5 ball must pass. I mean, sorry, the 7 ball must not be incredibly in the way here, but still a funky spot, it feels like.
I think if it is, I'm just drawing it back. He's going forward like he's fine. Must be.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this. Not out of the woods yet, though. We're getting our money's worth. Oh, no, wait, this is free, right?
That's right, baby.
There you go.
Only way to do it.
I set you up and you paused on me.
I didn't know what you were saying.
I know.
I didn't know who you were with.
How is this going to finish, Collins?
Pretty great.
How is this going to finish? He wants it off the cushion. Okay. How much angle does he have?
Yeah, I was
now?
going to say, if he has the angle to go forward, he could kiss off the 9 potentially and like just kiss to the left like 3 or 4 inches. Or he can get super aggressive. If he has the perfect angle to just kiss off the 9, he could go into the rail and then back up towards the 7. But we're about to find out what type of angle he has.
He looked like he's got a lot of angle the way that he's getting down.
Oh, like
ball.
he's not even going to touch the 7? I mean the 9?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does kiss off the 9. I think he was hoping to get a little more of that 9, but...
It's okay, though. Dealer's choice.
Yeah.
This 7 to the 8 is just...
Actually, this ball is
You're
one of
gonna
the
have to
few, it's one of the few balls he's missed already in this match. This shot, he's only missed 2 or 3 balls in this match, and I think this was one of them. On a 9 ball. Missed this shot on a 9 ball earlier in the match. In certain ways, that shot has more pressure, and in other ways, it has less. But with the cue ball on top, or the necessary cue ball on top of the...
It's a very different pace than what he was playing just a little bit ago.
Yep.
You know, and let's see how he executes here.
Oh, my gosh.
He wants that ball to go.
He got there and a half.
From coming up short
Oh, my gosh.
at least 3 times earlier in this match to hitting that ball, putting the heat on it.
Yeah.
He's got to drop this 8, though, and draw back for the 9. There you go. Big shot. Made a tough 1, and he made a tough 8.
He cheated the pocket there to make sure he didn't drift towards the rail. Like if he cut it towards the middle of the opening, he would have slid towards the rail. That was a great shot. Wow.
Cannot believe he's up 8-7 the way this match has gone. This is crazy.
I would not have guessed it, and I don't think this guy would have guessed it either.
No.
Well.
I don't think Ricky's got anything to hang his head over, you know,
No.
despite a couple of big
Oh, by the way,
blunders on safety play. Go ahead.
whose break is it?
Is it Oscar's?
It's Oscar's break.
Wow. Can we see a golden break?
The silver,
Oh, the silver
break.
Excuse me. Totally dogged that one.
For the last 3 games of this match, Oscar's been playing in another dimension.
Your Pepsi impersonation is just awesome.
I
Yeah.
love Pepsi with all my
right.
all my heart and
Are
soul.
we going hill or are we going 9-7? I know you don't bet because you're really nitty, but if you were to take a guess,
I would guess that it's going to go 9-7. 1 down. Cue ball kisses the 2
Illegal
for
break.
an illegal break, and the 2 ball dresses up.
oh, well, that's pretty that's
Actually,
kinda brutal.
it didn't make a difference because the 2 ball still made it to the kitchen.
All right, Ricky. Here's your chance. Pool gods are brutal sometimes, huh? Remember that one where Ricky hit the break pretty solid and dressed at the 2 and ended up being illegal?
Uh-huh.
Now it's the other way around.
Yeah. Really similar spot. Cue ball.
Is he going to get behind the 6 ball, though? He wants a bounce.
This is no good.
Well, it's better than being hooked on the 6. I'll tell
You
you
have
that.
to play for the window here. And this is thin.
He's looking at the window like there's no problem.
He's coming across the window this way. He has...
I think he can hit it thicker than what you're...
You're probably right, because
Yeah.
he seems confident. He overcut the ball. No, he made it. He overcut the ball so he can't see the 4.
No, he can see the 4.
Tell me he got there perfect.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
Wow.
This has been a wild match. man.
Wild match.
Actually, all of our matches we've done today have been pretty
Yeah, table's
intense.
been on fire.
The
Look at
9 ball
this.
get in
Look
the
at
game.
this. Look at this.
The 9 ball got in the game.
Pardon me, I was trying to get this reaction here.
Our referee's looking pretty nervous herself, huh?
Well, she's watching him because she knows that the clock could come into play when the shots get more difficult.
Collins?
He is. Cue ball off the 9. Double kisses up table. I thought that was the 9 ball going up table. That was the cue ball. Wow.
I wonder if that was part of that was because of the shot clock. And he was taking
Just
a little
firing
bit,
at that
he was
ball?
taking a little bit of time there.
Yeah, maybe.
I'll take containing safe right now, you know? Especially given the layout. What's the score on Sam and Damien, do we know?
7-5 in favor of Sam Henderson.
Wow. Wow.
Al Holden asks, on the non-call in the final game of Logan Heisel's match, I'm really surprised Logan didn't call the foul on himself, considering he did call a foul on himself earlier in the match. You know, I always give the benefit of the doubt to the player in those moments. That I always assume that no one's trying to angle shoot the other player and take advantage of a situation. I would just assume that maybe he figured since the ref didn't call it, maybe he got a rail or something. You know, maybe he was just caught up in the moment. And that's why I always say to the player on the other side of it, if a ref doesn't call something that you think is a foul, make sure you advocate for yourself and ask the ref.
Where's this going to end? Where is this going to end? Oh,
right in front
man.
of the side bucket.
All right, Ricky. You got to hold it together here. Cut that kind of thick.
Yeah. Cue ball's slowing down. He might have just gotten there.
I think he's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's okay.
We're looking right down the barrel of Hill.
Okay. This is getting exciting.
Perfect cue ball.
Okay.
This way you're away from the rail. You can use the rail to position yourself on the 9 when you shoot the 8. Whoa.
That's a lot of angle. I don't
That
think
is
he's going to get that much.
a lot of angle. I thought he was going to cinch
mean,
it real cute.
He's okay, but a little nervy. It's all about his delivery. Kind of jabbed at it a little bit, Collins.
He is feeling
He
the
for
heat.
sure is feeling it. Still not wasting any time, though. This 9 ball to make it 8-8 in a race to 9.
And it's down.
Wow, and Ricky Evans is breaking after winning the lag as well. Hill action. They're dapping it up. Oscar's got the playing cue in hand. He says, let's go. Ricky's taking a drink of water.
Ricky can't believe he got to Hill, I'm sure.
Well, it's pretty. This has been nothing but momentum shifts in this match.
Yeah. That's Johnny Victor.
Oh, that guy?
Yeah.
On the left or right?
In the middle.
Oh, nice guy.
Nice guy.
Yeah, I remember him. No. All right. Hill action here. Semifinals. This is for a spot in the finals of the inaugural USA Masters. And it dresses up Collins, and he's dry, but that 7 ball is huge right now. 1 ball's on one side, 2 balls on the other side.
Where's the 2?
2 balls right where Oscar is.
Oh, you can't get there. You can't get there. Do you cross the 1 ball and put the cue ball underneath the 7?
Yes, but it's a little kissy.
It's a little
touchy. Like a lot of things.
He is going here.
A lot of things are going on. He wants to rip it.
You can't get there. It's such a finicky shot. The cue ball could slide and do all kinds of things.
Yeah.
You got to catch it so thick into the pocket here to get the cue ball to follow the line that you want.
Just give me a Corey dual shot one time.
One time. Oh!
Don't want to hit the bottom side of that 6 though.
He's gotta look.
He's okay. Wow. Oh my goodness. What
he overcut the ball, by the way. Like, see how the cue ball swung so far to the right there? I think if he hit that real thick, it could have come, like to this side of the rail, and I'm almost certain that that's what he was intending.
Wow.
But that's the thing about, these newer conditions. If you catch it a little bit thinner, the cue ball can slide all over the place like that.
Can you bury him on the 3-9 here?
I mean,
like aim for the cue ball.
There's
to
nothing
come
wrong
off
with
the 2.
going after it, I think, right now, too, because the odds are if you miss it, you overcut it and you leave it in a really awkward spot. Because the cue ball is going to go straight up and down and be kind of close to the 5 ball, maybe.
I'm looking to go right into the 3 ball, but it just depends on how.
Or you could kick it out. You could kick the ball out and leave the
That's
cue
a
ball
good
right
shot.
there.
The kick from behind's a good shot. You just may not end up in a great place afterwards when you come back to the table.
He's just splitting them.
He came up short on that
Oh,
shot.
boy.
He wanted to go into the 3.
He gave up a pretty easy save here by thinning the 2 ball, going 2 rails near the side pocket, the left-hand side pocket, I think. Just leaving the cue ball on the left-hand long rail, actually, using the 9 and 3 as protection. Is he going to get there? Of course he does.
That will
and
do.
now we
Look at
have
the
Ricky Evans in the driver's seat of a Hill match.
It was a safety play that allowed Oscar back in this
Oscar
match.
has to Massey to miss the 8 ball here.
And his safety play has got him back in it.
And he hits it good.
It's gonna. Wow! Look at this! Look at this! Look at this!
The 6 ball.
Oh my goodness!
Wow. What a Hill
There's
match.
no way he just hooked him on that return, Collins.
Look at the,
How can you not
literal head scratch.
How can you not feel for Ricky?
Ricky, yeah. The literal head scratch right there. Like, what do you do there?
I just want a minute, like if I'm Ricky, just to go and like, scream out loud.
I know it's cold in here, but I just got goosebumps. This match has been so interesting.
Bounce. He wants the keyboard to bounce. Okay.
This is not a free shot. It's a makeable shot, but it's not a free shot.
Can you see what the 3-9 looks like?
It does not go dead, but it's playable. Oop, that's the wrong camera. Sorry.
Is he going to put the cue ball behind the 7 here?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. That's a problem. Yeah, and Oscar knows
my gosh,
it too.
the 3-9 looks good.
It does, right?
It looks pretty good.
But that 2 ball is now in a tough spot. Let's see how Ricky returns.
Is Ricky going to try to put Oscar on the 7?
I think he got there.
Mm.
He did not. Oh!
This match is just
The last
drama
after
after drama.
2 matches we've done have just been ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay. He wants to drag it. He wants it to hold, and he hit it good, Collins. Look at that shot from Oscar Dominguez. Clutch safety play. You got to hit this ball.
Yeah, especially considering the 3-9 is looking really good.
Ricky Bobby's got to be praying here. I kind of like this. Yeah, I think you can open it up with a lot of spin, and you think you'll be okay just to make the contact. Well, okay, game on.
To run out here.
Game on. I remember it was a shot like this. I want to say in rack number 7 or 8, where Oscar missed a pretty makeable 2 ball as well in that upper right.
Yeah.
We saw in that Ava Weems match, she missed a couple on this upper right-hand corner. This is Hill. It's a $1,500 match for a chance at the grand prize of $4,500 to the winner of this tournament and a spot in the 2026 World 9-Ball Championship. He kind of let up on his stroke there a little bit, but he got there.
Guy in the chat by the name of Brill, who's probably really fun to hang out with, says both these players can easily lose to a punk in our streets here in the Philippines. Class B, no hate. Cool story, bro.
Okay. I don't even know what to say to that.
I don't even know either.
Moving on.
This has been a heck of a match, man.
Look. 6 was in a funny little spot, man. You got to get on the 3. Got to get on the... He jabbed at it, man.
Yeah, he did. He threw his shoulder into it.
He jabbed at that ball, and he's going to get away with it, Collins.
I think this 3 ball goes.
You think he's got the angle to make it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just a letdown in fundamentals there for sure. Wow, I think you're right. Wow.
Right back at you. Oh, my gosh, he made it.
Cue ball.
Oh, my gosh. You see how he caught the ball thick there? Oh, we have a finalist announced already, Sam Henderson. So the winner of this rack will play Sam Henderson in the finals.
My heart is beating.
That 3 ball went straight into the long rail and found the pocket. If he had caught that ball as thin as he intended, he would have been perfect on the 4.
Oscar's just got to play like he did the last 2 racks ago, whatever it was.
Sure.
You know? Just stay fluid. Stay fluid. Trust your game. Huge scratch. Huge sellout on the 3 by Oscar. This return scratch. I mean, this up 4-1, down 6-4.
So
Oscar
much drama.
getting the 8 first. He wants a little angle, and he got it. Okay. I tell you what, we're in a room full of people, and it got real quiet in here.
Oscar just let out a deep breath there.
Yeah. Wow, all the hard work is done, Collins.
Well,
there was plenty of times in this match where I did not think it was going to end the way that it's looking like right now. Certainly one of the favorites going into this tournament was Oscar Dominguez.
This shot ain't no picnic.
He's seen you play enough. He knows what to do. He's heard you commentate. He's kind of throwing his shoulder into things, though. You notice that? Again.
Well, he wanted to go 2 rails to the right side of the table, but the 9 ball laid so close to the shot line for the 8 to the bottom left corner that he didn't like the natural path. So this was his second choice for position, and he's come up a little bit short with it because it was, a little bit more difficult to get the cue ball to move.
He doesn't look the most comfortable with his hand on the rail.
You just
This
pocket this
8,
ball,
9.
you got to look at the 9. So
He needs a bounce. Oh. Ugh. Okay.
yeah,
A little 50-yard line action here at
for
Hill
all the
Hill.
dough. I think it's a little thicker than it looked.
Ricky shaking his head there. First spot in the final. This 9 ball, and it's
Is
down.
down.
What a match.
That was a heck of a match. That's it for this stream here on the BCA channel. If you want to watch the final, you're going to watch it on the stream that's been live all day. It's been a pleasure covering this match for you guys. Shout out to the sponsors of all the events going on this week here in Quincy, Illinois. Shout out to Ricky Evans for putting on a heck of a show. And everybody have a great night. Enjoy the final.